Did you know that the satisfying crunch of a perfectly cooked potato chip is actually music to your ears? It's true. Scientists believe that the sound of a crispy food actually enhances our perception of its texture and flavor. Amazing, right? We are hardwired to crave that crunch. It signals freshness, quality, and just plain deliciousness. Think about it. A crisp salad leaf versus a wilted one. A perfectly fried chicken cutlet compared to a soggy one. Which one would you go for? The quest for the perfect crunch is something every cook from home chefs to Michelin-starred masters can relate to. And the good news is, it's not some elusive culinary myth. Achieving that satisfying crunch is all about understanding a few basic principles and having a few tricks up your sleeve. That's what we're diving into today, folks. Get ready to unlock the secrets of crispy cooking and take your meals from made to magnificent with a few simple hacks. Trust me, your taste buds and your ears will thank you. Let's face it, we've all been there, standing over a frying pan, willing our food to turn that glorious golden brown, only to be met with disappointment. The truth is, achieving that perfect crunch consistently can sometimes feel like cracking a culinary code. But fear not, my fellow food lovers, for crispy cooking hacks are here to save the day. These simple yet effective techniques can transform your cooking game, turning you into a true kitchen hero. Think of it this way. Crispy cooking hacks are like little shortcuts to Flavor Town. They help you achieve that coveted crunch without the stress and guesswork. Whether it's a perfectly seared steak, crispy roasted potatoes, or a delicate tempura batter that actually, stays crispy, these hacks are your secret weapons. So ditch the fear of the fryer and embrace the power of the hack. Get ready to impress your friends and family with your newfound crispy cooking prowess. Let's turn that kitchen into a crunch factory. Now, before we get into the nitty-gritty of specific techniques, let's talk about the enemy of crispiness, moisture. That's right, moisture is the villain in our crispy cooking story. It's the reason your fries turn soggy, your chicken skin stays flabby, and your dreams of a crunchy crust are dashed. But fear not, my culinary comrades, we can defeat this soggy foe with a few simple strategies. Firstly, make sure your ingredients are as dry as possible before cooking. Pat them down with a paper towel. Let them air dry for a bit, whatever it takes. Secondly, don't overcrowd your pan. Give your food space to breathe and for the heat to circulate properly. Overcrowding leads to steaming, and steaming leads to, you guessed it, soggy sadness. Lastly, temperature is key. We'll talk more about this in the techniques section. But just remember, heat is your friend when it comes to crispiness. So crank up that oven, heat up that pan, and let's get cooking. Alright, let's talk techniques, people. When it comes to achieving crispy perfection, we've got a whole arsenal at our disposal. First up, the classic pan frying. The key here is a hot pan and a little bit of oil. Don't be afraid to let your food get nice and brown. That's where the flavor and the crunch come from. Next, we've got deep frying. Now I know what you're thinking. Jamie, deep frying at home, that's a bit much. But trust me, it's not as scary as it seems. Just be sure to use a neutral flavored oil with a high smoke point and invest in a thermometer to keep an eye on the temperature. Then there's roasting, my personal favorite. The dry heat of the oven is a surefire way to achieve crispy perfection, especially for vegetables like potatoes, Brussels sprouts, and cauliflower. Just toss them in a bit of oil, spread them out on a baking sheet, and let the oven work its magic. And let's not forget about air frying, the relatively new kid on the block. Air fryers are great for getting that crispy texture without all the oil of deep frying. Plus, they're super convenient and easy to clean up. Now for that revolutionary hack I promised you. This one's a game changer, folks, and it's so simple you'll kick yourself for not knowing about it sooner. Drumroll, please. Cornstarch. That's right. Cornstarch is the secret weapon in your quest for ultimate crispiness. Here's how it works. Before cooking, lightly dust your food with cornstarch. This could be anything from chicken wings to tofu to vegetables. The cornstarch absorbs excess moisture and creates a light, crispy coating during cooking. You can use cornstarch on its own or mix it with your favorite seasonings for an extra flavor punch. Trust me, this simple trick will take your crispy cooking to a whole new level. You'll be amazed at the difference it makes. So there you have it, folks. We've journeyed into the wonderful world of crispy cooking, explored its secrets, and armed ourselves with the knowledge and techniques to conquer any culinary challenge. Remember, achieving that perfect crunch is all about understanding the science, mastering the techniques, and not being afraid to experiment. Think about the difference a little bit of crunch can make to your everyday meals. Imagine sinking your teeth into a perfectly fried piece of chicken, the crispy skin giving way to juicy, flavorful meat. Or picture a plate of golden roasted potatoes, each bite a symphony of textures and flavors. Crispy cooking is about more than just the food itself. It's about the experience. It's about creating moments of joy and satisfaction with every bite. So embrace the crunch, my friends, and elevate your cooking game to new heights.